Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her About page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Alice. Hi TME. Welcome. Hi Nella. Hi Bernadette. Hi Dee. Welcome. Hi Anna. Nice to see you. Welcome everyone. You all know how it works. So I'll switch the screens. Yes, there we go. Oh my gosh, I look a little crooked today. Straighten it out a little bit. For Dee, how will Dee do when Dee goes to college next year in drama class? Ooh, that's exciting. Is there any spirit guides? Let's see, the cards are the wrong way. Let's see for Dee. Is there any spirit guides next to Genius or Fae that want to come and give Dee a message? How will Dee do when she goes to college next year for drama class? You have the magician in the light, so that is good, right? You make magic happen. I can see that for you. Mastering your skills and all that sort of fun stuff, feeling a boost of confidence and a boost of determination. You have the Empress in the dark too, so I feel like by that time, even though it may be beneficial for you, your heart may be wandering into maybe other subjects, other areas. You have the Hermit card here, so you may have to soul search if that's truly what you want and desire. Moving forward, though, if you know, I feel like your heart may be torn about what to do when the time comes, but I feel like it's a lot of strength, even though you may have something else in your heart. It may be something that boosts your confidence moving forward with this energy of the drama class. So that seems like a good energy overall, right? Yeah, 7 of Wands. You may have to stand up for yourself and be more confident, but I feel like it'll help with that. It'll help with the standing up for yourself, being more confident, and stealing the show. Bernadette, energy reading. Feeling pretty blah lately. Let's see for Bernadette. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, they want to come to Bernadette a message. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, they want to come to Bernadette a message. Oh man. I feel like you're going through a transition, right? You're transitioning. You're learning to let go of the maybe not some negative energy, or even just energy that you're not wanting anymore, and going through the process of that. I feel like with the Devil card here, it's kind of like releasing any toxic poop that you don't want to deal with, right? Ten of Swords, that sense of feeling defeated. So those transformations or that sort of thing. I don't want to say spiritual awakenings, transitioning, transforming. whatever you're going through right now can be exhausting. I feel like that's what you're going through. You have the Two of Swords, so I feel like your mind may be a little bit clouded or distracted or not quite sure what this transition may hold for you. I feel like you're waiting to hear from someone or something. I feel like you're not going to hear from them right now with the Page of Cups in the dark. I feel like someone may be like moody or giving you some mixed messages or mixed signals of some sorts that may be also draining your energy. Who is this person draining Bernadette's energy? Oh, I feel like it's somebody who just feels stuck and they're not transitioning. They're not. I put it back. Sorry about the interruption for the mic. But yeah, for the Eight of Swords, I feel like it's somebody who is just kind of like stuck. They're not embracing this transitioning. They're not catching up with your energy. So I feel like their energy is kind of like pulling you back. The lack of communication between the two of you seems to be a blockage there as well. Two of Pentacles are struggling with adapting and sorting their own poop out. I feel like they have their own poop that they need to release and maybe detox from or whatever that is. So yeah, I feel like it's holding on in there. Hopefully you can, distance yourself from their energy or maybe cleanse them with some dragon's blood. I don't know. Sprinkle some salt in their shoes. Let's see for Nella. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nella a message? I'm waking up. Okay, I'm waking up often, and some with got that all wrong. But Nella is waking up often with one song. Remind me of my ex person. Never listened together. Can you check what spirit wants Nella to know about this song? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Nella need to know about the song? I feel like there is some hidden messages from spirit to you about the song. So I don't know if you've like Googled the lyrics of it to really get a better picture of what it's about. You have the moon and the light, so I feel like that's where the spiritual divine energy is coming from with, some hidden messages there that you may want to unravel. The Fool, I feel like it may be about not really taking a leap of faith, but being secure in your energy and facing fears with having a clear direction of where you want to be headed moving forward. I feel like it's also reminding you that you still have some energies in your heart that needs to be healed. There's still some heart healing that needs to be done here with the Three of Swords in the dark, right? Three of Swords is kind of healing, releasing any emotional things that are no longer serving you, trying to figure out what lessons this heartbreak has brought you and how you're going to overcome them to move forward, right? Because the Queen of Cups in the dark is like some repressed feelings, like you're holding on to something that needs to be healed so that you can move on. It's about a man loving a woman. Okay, so maybe that's what this healing is about as well. Some of that, but yeah, it's good to go over the lyrics and see what it triggers in you. Because I do feel like it is, Spirit's trying to get you to heal your heart a little bit more. There's probably a reason behind why you need to heal, but maybe they want to introduce you to someone else. That is what I got. Alice, how will my interview with After Curry? I know what it says, but I can't say it. Go. Will I get the job? Let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Will Alice get the interview? Or how will the interview go, and will Alice get the job? Right? You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Light. So, yeah, I feel like it's a matter of you taking action. Like, I feel like, it all depends on your energy, what you're bringing to the interview of how it's going to go. Yeah, I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is your energy. So making sure that you're showing up on time. Showing up on time is like 5 minutes early. Not right when they say or whatever. I just feel like there's this energy of like being fully prepared for the interview. So I don't know if you can ask AI or whatever how to prepare for the interview for that specific company for the specific position. But I feel like it's like you don't want to get caught unprepared. The Three of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I feel like it's kind of like talking about yourself, what you do, what kind of work you do, not kind of like the work that you've done with other people so much. I feel like you want to know your skills, your talents, and what you bring to the table. Knight of Wands, go slow and steady. Don't try to rush through it. Don't be afraid to stop. Take your time to think about the question before answering. I feel like, they're not on a timeline for anything with the interview. Queen of Wands, right? Be bold, be confident, always be polite, but, boost your ego with this one. I feel like you're going to need it. The World, and I feel like you're going to have that completion, so I feel like you will be successful with the interview. But yeah, it does seem to be dependent on your energy and what you're bringing to the interview. That's what I got with that, though. Yeah, I feel like that's really good. Good energy. Tammy, what is coming this week for Tammy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What is coming up this week for Tammy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? You have the Nine of Swords and the Light. So I feel like this week, it's going to be easy to get caught up in your mind, right? Being overwhelmed with thoughts and feelings, feeling defeated, feeling drained, feeling all the feelings. I feel like, I feel like this week is going to be tough, but I feel like you can get through it, right? I feel like it's just a matter of you staying strong, try to keep yourself busy so you're not overthinking, overanalyzing, overstressing, so you don't feel that sense of defeat, right? The Ten of Swords is here. You have the Page of Pentacles in the dark as well, so I feel like there's going to be like a lack of communication, or, the communication side of things may not go as well. But I feel like it's really important for you to stay strong, releasing negative energy as it comes. Don't bottle it up in your mind, because I feel like good things are going to come for you. It's just a matter of, getting yourself together and not allowing something to defeat you, right? Because you're the Nine of Pentacles here. That vibrant, fearless being, right? That has everything put together. Yeah, because I just feel the sense of you achieving success, having more free time for yourself, maybe a little bit too much if you're being stuck in your head. So try to balance that. You have the King of Pentacles in the light too. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be something good coming towards you. I don't know if it's like a financial opportunity or extra work, extra responsibilities, but I feel like it's a positive energy for you to be keeping busy, keep working, keep doing what you got to do, and not allow yourself to be trapped in your mind, right? That's what I go with that. DD, what does DD need to know in love right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give DD a message? What does DD need to know in love and romance right now? You have the Eight of Cups in the dark, so I feel like you're feeling a little bit stuck, right? I don't know if you're fearful of leaving some sort of situation or what it is, or if it's just you avoiding opening up your heart to that scenario. You have the Magician here, so I feel like you have all the talent, skills, and energy you need to manifest what you want to manifest right now. You have the Five of Pentacles, even though things may be tough with finances or whatever's going on with that, and don't allow it to take away your power, right? Just because things are hard doesn't mean we weaken our strength. So I feel like it's a matter of keep confident, keep moving forward. I feel like there's changes that want to happen, so don't resist the changes, right? I feel like going with the flow with the changes is probably what you're needed to keep moving. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Wands. I just feel like there's going to be some sort of challenge for you. I know you're asking about love, but there's some sort of challenge that's keeping you stuck. Not quite sure what needs to be changed for you, but it seems focusing more on your balance, like with home life or school life, work life, whatever that is for you. And just know that you're doing well. You're on the right track. You're doing what you gotta do. Even though people may not be overly expressive with their gratitude towards you, you know? They're just being butt cheeks. Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be something that's going to be hard, like hard to get through for you. But the strong energy is coming through, so I don't know if that's what's blocking love from coming towards you, is to move forward with the changes, but that's what I got right now. Bernadette. Bernadette had a verbal alteration with one of Hila's friends not long ago. Will I run into her again when school starts? Yeah, verbal altercation. Yeah, let's see. What is going on? Will Bernadette run into her again when school starts? I feel like you won't. I feel like you won't run into her again, just because of the two of you crossing different paths. But I feel like if you do run into her again, and it was kind of just both of you keeping to yourself. Yeah, I feel like there's no reason to communicate with her or anything like that. Just kind of like stick to yourself. I feel like they will stick to themselves too, because I feel like there's still a weakness between the two of you that you're not really ready to, connect or sort out the altercation there. It's just a matter of, yeah, keeping your distance from yourselves right now. Okay. Oh, it's your friend. Okay. I don't know. That's what the energy came through. Should Bernadette keep herself with her friend or her? Should Bernadette keep their distance from her? The Empress is yes, but not really. Should Bernadette keep her distance from her friend's friend? From Kayla's energy, right? No. I'm not sure. Yeah. There you go then. Yeah. Nella. Let's see for Nella. I'm wondering if you could check energy between me and Elle. by wondering if I will see him again. Let's see for Nella. Granny Spirit Guides answer the Angel of Fae. What is the energy between Nella and the L guy? Will Nella see them again? With the Emperor, I feel like you will. I feel like there's a powerful energy that you will see them again. I feel like the balance between the two of you was pretty good. Like the both of you connected well. The Knight of Swords, I feel like they're ambitious. They're ready to see you again. The energy seems to be good. I feel like the energy between the two of you is slow, though. It's not something that's going to happen quickly, overnight, or anything like that. It's slow and steady energy. I feel like there might have been some emotional confusion between the two of you as well, so I'm not quite sure what that is about. I feel like overall the owl person may be a little bit more stubborn or focused on other things, so I feel like they're generally distracted, if that makes any sense. So maybe they're just a little bit ADHD, I don't know what's going on with that. Knight of Wands, yeah, they're ready to take action. They're ready, you know? Like, they will show up if you tell them to, it looks like. Tammy, this morning I found my car yet again vandalized. You tell who did this time. Male, female, what did they do? What? What? Why they did it? Okay, I will see. For Tammy, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What's the energy around the person who vandalized Tammy's car again? I feel like, the fool's in the dark. So I don't know if somebody was just acting immature, if it was like a younger person, or what's going on with that. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark as well. So I feel like I just feel like it was just someone being immature, lacking focus, not paying attention. I feel like they had like a scattered brain kind of energy. The sun, I feel like they didn't do it as anything negative towards you in general. So I'm not quite sure what happened there or how they vandalized it. It seems like it wasn't done on purpose, but I don't know. It seems like they just weren't paying attention, is what it appears to be. But I don't know. The High Priestess is in the dark as well. So I feel like the truth about it is going to be revealed at some point soon. Like, I feel like maybe, I don't know if you already know who this person is or already has your suspicions, but the Nine of Wands is in the dark too. So I just feel like there's some trust issues coming through. Maybe this person, if you approach them, they're going to be defensive. What does TM need to know about this energy? I feel like this person is worried about their actions. So they may come clean towards you. Is this person a young person? The Three of Pentacles is a yes card. Is this young person a female? The Ace of Cups is yes. But I don't know. That's what I got though. Dee Dee, how will group go this week? How will group go this week for Dee Dee? You have the King of Cups in the dark, so I feel like someone in that group is going to be moody. Right? I feel like they're going to be moody. They may have some control issues, maybe a little bit aggressive. I don't know what their deal is. You know, maybe not enough sex. I have no idea. But, you know, they're going to be cranky. The Two of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to have choices to make, or maybe things that you'll have to decide or weigh your options on, or whatever's going on with that. You have the Knight of Swords, so I feel like overall, you're going to feel ambitious. Things are going to go as planned, as scheduled, I feel. The Emperor, yeah, I think there's going to maybe like a battle of egos going on at this group meeting. For whatever reason, the moon is in the light too. So there may be, I don't know, things may not be as crystal clear as you'd like. I just feel like there's some uncertainties coming through. Maybe secrets being revealed as well. Maybe that's why the King of Cups is moody here. Yeah, I feel like it might not be the most pleasant group meeting. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be like a battle of egos. Not quite sure what that is about. I feel like you'll have to fill me in on the drama if that happens. Alice, why is Kyle not watching my stories anymore? Is he using a fake account to do it? Let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Why is Kyle not watching Alice's stories anymore? I feel it's because of his heart. He's not watching your stories anymore because it's too painful to be reminded of you. You know, I still feel like he is conflicted about running back towards you, making everything okay, with boosting his ego and moving forward, right? Because he knows that the cycle between the two of you, or I feel like he doesn't know, but I feel like he feels that the cycle between the two of you should be ended. You should be starting a new path. You know, I feel like he wants to meet up with other women, but I feel like he's stuck on that. You know, the Four of Cups is in the dark there. He's struggling. You know, I feel like he wants to put himself out there, connect with other people, but it seems to be a struggle. So maybe he feels like if he sees your stories or anything like that, when he's trying to date other women, you know, he feels like he's cheating on you. Yeah, he's trying to boost his own ego and he's struggling with it. It's not working out too well. The Eight of Wands is in the dark. His energy is not being matched with his focus. Um, trying to be a romantic person here. Queen of Pentacles, I feel like they still have you in the back of their mind, trying to keep them grounded. I feel like when they make decisions or something, like they think of like what you would say to them at that moment. Yeah, and they're trying to move away from that, trying to let you go. Yeah, I feel like Kyle needs therapy. Tammy, one of the council members is really dislikes me. Did Art ever touch my car? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Did Art ever touch Tammy's car? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Did R ever touch Tammy's car? I would say no. I mean, the only card is yes, but it's like maybe they thought about it, but they're like, they thought again. I'm like, no, I'm not going to get myself in trouble over this situation. Because, you know, the Nine of Cups is in the dark too, so even though they have hard feelings for you, I feel like they didn't. You know, the Ten of Swords is in the dark. Seven of Pentacles is also no card. Queen of, you know, all the sword cards are no cards, so. Yeah. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Queen of Pentacles. I feel like they thought better about it. You know, they may have had the opportunity but thought twice. Let's see. Did R tell somebody else to do it? Did R tell somebody else to do it? Did R tell somebody else to vandalize Tanny's car? No. What I want? Bernadette. Who in spirit has been close to Bernadette? That's a good one. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Who in spirit has been close to Bernadette? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Who has been close to Bernadette in spirit? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Who has been close to Bernadette in spirit? Knight of Cups. I kind of feel like this spirit is kind of like a younger male. I don't know if they're younger than you or if they're just younger, like they're not an old person. I just feel like this person escaped from something or some, I don't know what they escaped from, because I feel like they they had mood swings, they had issues with themselves. Like, I don't know, they had some sort of issues that they feel like they escaped from. I feel like they feel defeated. I feel like they somehow have been lingering in your energy. So I don't know if this is what is sucking all your energy. The Queen of Cups is in the dark too. But I feel like this person is like exhausted and wants to move on. They're kind of just lingering. What is the King of Wands here? Why is the King of Wands here? Four of Cups. I feel like you remind them of somebody they knew. Or you look like somebody that they knew. Is his name David? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Is his name David? The Magician is a yes card. It's in the dark though, so it's not like a solid yes, but why is the moon here? Why is the moon card in the dark? Seven of Pentacles. I feel like they're also trying to tell you something. I feel like they want you to stand up for yourself or protect yourself. Not quite sure what's up with that, but that's what I got. Nella, love guidance. Let's see for Nella. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae that want to come and give Nella a message? What does Nella need to know in love guidance right now? Queen of Swords. Be your genuine self, right? King of Swords. I feel like with the Queen of Swords here, it's a matter of owning your truth. Like, being honest with yourself, with what your expectations are, what your wishes, desires, all that sort of thing, right? I just feel this energy of you having a clear mind, setting some clear boundaries, not putting up with any nonsense when it comes to love. You have the Lovers card here too, so I feel like love and romance is coming towards you, right? I feel like your alignment is on point, mind, heart, and soul, to attract that love towards you. You may be a little bit indecisive about which direction to find this love, or how to, or what's next, right? But I feel like you and this person, there's a lack of communication that's trying to come through with the Page of Wands in the dark. I just feel like there's this energy of some inconsistencies between the two of you. I don't know if there's been some issues between the two of you in the past. Um, yeah, I don't know if this is a person that you're in love with now, or you have been, because I feel like you know each other. Because I feel like there's issues there that need to be worked out. The King of Swords is in the dark. King of Swords, I feel like maybe on their end they are a little bit harsh, or they're a little bit too quick to judge. What does Nella need to know about this person's energy? Why is this person's energy coming towards Nella in love? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's some decisions to make, to weigh your options. If you do, like, weigh your pros and cons, if you want to pursue this person in love or move forward with this person in love. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. So it's kind of like owning your truth, like being honest with yourself, but also ground yourself. Because I feel like you are very confident, very nurturing, very resourceful in general. Just a matter of trusting that you are making the right decision or the right moves moving forward. I feel like this person may rely on you for comfort, or rely on you to be the responsible one, kind of thing. That is what I got, though. Let's see, what is the love energy that's coming through here for Nella? What is this love energy? Ooh, the axe. I knew this was someone that you've been with before. Or you are with now. I don't know. It says healing from the past, heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself. This one says avoid rushing to fulfill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. And it says relax, finding joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. So I feel if you're going to take this person back, slow and steady, look for the flags. I feel like this person hasn't really changed. I feel like they're the same as they were. But that's what I got. For Sean, I was to meet V today. They didn't get back to me. What's the energy around that? Let's see for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, Anthony, James, or Faye? What is the energy around V? Why didn't they get back to Sean? Why did they meet up? What's going on with V's energy towards Sean? I feel like their energy towards you is very positive, but I feel like other things had come up. I feel like they were conflicted between meeting up with you or getting back with you with doing something else. So, not quite sure what's up with that, right? Just feel like with the Five of Swords here, there's this energy of some tension. Maybe they were afraid to stir some drama. Not quite sure if that was between you and them, or them and someone else. But I feel like overall, they were excited to meet you with the Magician here. The Chariot, they're ready to move forward. They see you as a Queen of Wands, right? That sexy, vibrant being that you are. The Eight of Wands, they were ready to make that quick action, but I feel like there was a quick change in their plans. For whatever reason. What does Sean need to know about V moving forward? I feel like luck, timing, destiny's on your side, so there's good luck, there's good, good divine timing, everything else is good. You just kind of, will they hitch on that? I feel like they will work something out with you. You have Three of Pentacles here and Three of Wands. I feel like they will get back to you. I'm not quite sure when. I feel like they don't know when yet. But I feel like they will contact you again. The timing for the two of you to connect is on point. The Wheel of Fortune's here. There's a lot of positive energy here. I feel like they will reconnect with you when they know when. Dee Dee, how will the rest of the month go for Dee Dee? Journey spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. How will the rest of the month go for Dee Dee? For the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like things are going to go slow. I feel like whatever energy you're in now, you're going to still be in that energy. Like things are just going to be moving slow and steady, right? Not too quick and not too slow. You have the Empress in the dark here too. So I feel like with this energy, this kind of resisting some changes, maybe feeling a little emotionally distant this month for whatever reason. But there is going to be some new sparks, like new sparks of initiatives or motivation or gaining momentum in one direction or another. But I feel like you are going to be completing your cycle so that you can begin a new one, right? I feel like the Ace of Swords, you're going to have some clarity, maybe a breakthrough of some sorts, or brainstorm of a new idea, new plan. What does you need to know about this energy that's going to happen between now and the rest of the month of August? There's only like 1 week left. That's exciting. For the Five of Wands, there may be competition between you and someone else. The Queen of Swords, I don't know if that's you or someone else, that's just going to be like brutally honest. Not like just, words just come out sometimes. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like there's a little bit of an imbalance with achieving that success, because I feel like it's just feeling a little bit off. I don't know if it has to do with your work-life balance or what that has to do with, but yeah, overall, there's going to be some good things. There's going to be some happy things. But the energy may just feel blah. Tammy, I feel CL in my energy a lot. Is this the clearing work effects I did earlier? Clearing the past, or CL thinks, talks about CI, I guess. A CI. Yeah, I'm never sure how to say that name. Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How does CI feel towards Tammy? I feel like they don't really have a lot of energy towards you right now. This is probably the effects of the clearing work that you did in the past. I don't feel like they've been talking about you or thinking about you. There's no energy in that direction. I feel like it's kind of just your energy trying to focus on healing and trying to focus on letting go. Letting go seems to be hard on your end. Um, yeah, because I feel like your heart still has some healing to do with the connection between the two of you. And I feel like that is hard because I feel like you have visualized the two of you together like in the future. So once you do that, it's hard to break that energy. What advice can you give to Tammy about moving forward? We'll use another deck to see if the same cards come out. What can Tammy do to overcome this challenge? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What can Tammy do to avoid or improve the situation? I feel like you do have options. I feel like maybe it's a matter of you having visions. I don't know if you've had visions. Maybe having visions where you are both like getting closure from each other in your vision. May help you move forward, may help you with your balance here. With a justice card here, to may make them move on as well. That's what I thought. What's Kayla up to these days for Bernadette? Any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? What's going on in Kayla's energy these days? Ooh, the devil! I don't know if she's been getting into trouble or if she's been having a lot of sex. Right? It could go either way. The Emperor here, I feel like she's not very confident in herself right now. Right? I feel like she's lacking a sense of stability or a sense of growth. Whatever's going off there. Maybe they're just, Kayla's just struggling with getting back into routine or, you know, building a solid routine that works for them. You have the Empress in the dark too, so I feel like Kayla's feeling like there's a lack of growth, maybe a lack of um, desires that she would like to have. There is the Ace of Swords too, so I feel like they're gonna come to a breakthrough. Like I feel like Kayla will get some inspiration or creativity from somewhere. Nine of Pentacles, yeah, I feel like she's codependent on someone right now. Or relying on someone else, and I feel like that's draining her energy. So she's just kind of like stagnant, right? She's in stagnation with a hangman there, just kind of like hanging around with some unresolved issues. Knight of Swords, yeah, I feel like she's kind of leaning towards someone for support or whatever's going on there. That is what I got. Dee. What other career should I do besides acting for Dee? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's your zodiac sign, Dee? Is it a Virgo? I always forget. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What other career besides acting should Dee do? That was a lot of cards. I'm going to use my career cards for this reading. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What other career should Dee do besides acting? Ooh, there's a lot of negative energy. I feel like the first comes first is having a confidence boost, right? Boost your ego and figure out what exactly your heart desires, you know? This one is the star. The star, have a vision board. See what's going on with that, right? This one says, healing after a setback. So the star says, stay inspired, a network for the future. So communicate with other people, see what they do, see if something there sparks your interest. Keep the big picture open. So, maybe it's not just a matter about being an actress, but it's about what kind of actress you want to be. There's many different kinds. A Western actress, you know, action actress, drama, that sort of thing that will get you that public recognition with talking to people who know people, you know, that sort of thing. You also have the moon here. So, you know, it's kind of like what hidden blocks that you have. Like, what would prevent you from really putting yourself out there to be acting? It says, be aware of hidden agendas. So, I don't know if that's your end or if that's what you're fear of in the acting industry. Because I do feel like there's this energy of some uncertainties. You know, relying on your intuition could be causing you some confusion as well. So it's kind of hard to balance. You know, you need to figure out how to balance the two together. You have the Queen of Swords in the dark too, so it's kind of like you're not owning your truth, but being open and honest with yourself. You know, raise your standards for yourself. That's what it says to be strategic, right? The advice here is lead with a boundary setting and clear communication. Don't sugarcoat things. Provide the objective truth of your decisions moving forward. Be the professional who is respected for being fair, sharp, and totally focused. Then you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is you know, taking action, pursuing your goals, figuring out what your next gameplay is, kind of thing. This is a risk taker, so put yourself out there. So I know it's a matter of applying for an acting job. Even though you haven't finished school or anything, you just see what happens, right? Sometimes they just hire people for like little side things, you know, like background people. This one says influencer. So this one says be a bold entrepreneur or influencer. Advice is move fast. Move fast. When you have momentum, use it. So when you have a boost of energy, use it. This is the role of the person who isn't afraid to take risk or pivot overnight to follow a new trend, provided they don't lose steam halfway through. So if you're going to try to pick up a new trend to show on social media or whatever, making sure that you do follow through with it. You don't give up as soon as it starts getting started. That sort of thing. But that's what I got. I just feel this energy. I don't even know where it's coming from. But I feel this energy of you paying really close attention to Vogue. I don't know if you do that already or not. But that just popped up, so. For Sean, will I be able to get my father's paperwork expedited? Let's see for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Sean be able to get her father's paperwork expedited? I'm not sure if that's a legal question or not. So I'm going to see what the energy is around that. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is the energy around Sean getting her father's paperwork expedited? I feel like with a Ten of Pentacles, the energy, there's a lot of negative energy around the family side of things. I'm not quite sure what's stirring up with that. With the Ten of Pentacles in the dark, right, it's kind of family drama, family disputes, or some sort of thing with financial delays, or someone feeling excluded, or I'm not quite sure what that is all about. You have the Death card here, so yeah, it's resisting ending something so that this energy can get moving. The Hermit is in the dark too. For the Hermit, I just feel like there's someone that's kept in the dark that may have the answers. So I don't know if you know who this person is that you can reach out to, you know, to get things moving, right? You want to get things moving, the Eight of Swords. I just feel like whatever it is, there's like this energy of feeling powerless, feeling anxious, feeling trapped, but also being able to solve the issue so that you can move forward. The Ace of Cups. I feel like it's just a matter of expressing your feelings, like your true feelings, towards anyone whose energy may be blocking you or creating some of this negative energy around the family. What else does Sean need to know about this? Yeah, try to find the balance between all the people that are involved, right? The Six of Pentacles, trying to find that give and take balance kind of energy. Maybe seek some legal advice about this as well. Seems to be coming through. Three of Wands. Talk to other people. So I'm not sure who these other people are, but it seems to make sure that you're all on the same page with doing so moving forward. That's what I got. Nor, what's the energy around the new student? Nor will be successfully with them. Let's see for Nora. Journey spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae. What is the energy around Nora's new student? Will Nora be successful with them? I feel like you have a lot of potential, but I feel like it's a matter of you being genuine with your emotions. Because I feel like the student is really good at picking up emotions, so they may also be an energy reader like myself, or highly intuitive, or highly sensitive to other people's feelings and emotions and that sort of thing. So I feel like your key to connecting with that student is really being aware how you truly feel. You know, I feel like it's not something that you can just hide easily. So I feel like it's kind of going to be like feeling like you're starting over, or you may have to kind of knock down their tower. So I feel like in your case with a student, it would be kind of like unteach them what they've already learned so you can teach them again, if that makes any sense. You have the Six of Pentacles in the dark. So yeah, I feel like it is going to be like one-sided at first. It's going to be a little bit tough, but I feel like as you work through it, the more you pay attention to little details that may usually miss, may be really important. What else does Nora need to know about their student? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? What does Nora need to know about this new student? I feel like this new student may really struggle with scheduling, routine, and that sort of thing. Maybe that's not something that they're used to. But I also feel like they may have different beliefs and values, and they may be a lot different than you. So it's kind of like just hang in there, don't give up on them. I feel like the more you feel comfortable with them, the more they will trust you. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of trust issues. It's going to be like you trying to accomplish someone who, is hard to reach out. So I feel like this is going to be a challenge for you, but I do feel like if you trust yourself, be open, be prepared, that it's going to be hard. Um, don't take anything for granted, and build that sense of trust, especially if you have to break down things and try to rebuild them. For Tammy, I had to tell A that A's boys caused damage to the owner's garage. What will be the consequences that I spoke up? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? Tammy had to tell A's boys. Tell A that A's boys caused damage to the owner's garage. What will be the consequences that Tammy spoke up? I feel like it was good that you spoke up and expressed your emotions, right? The Page of Cups is here. I feel like it was good that you did so. I feel like A may feel like you're lying about it though, even though it was good on your end. I feel like they have a good balance between them and the boys. But I feel like, the boys are really good at manipulating A, so there's that, it seems. The Queen of Pentacles. Um, Queen of Pentacles in the dark. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the dark? I feel like the boys have a sense of fear now because you did tell on them. So I feel like they're going to try harder to do good. Is what I'm feeling with the Queen of Pentacles in the dark. Yeah, I feel like they may put some changes in place and on their end. I feel like they're feeling bad. They're not as confident in themselves as maybe they were at that time. But that's what I'm going. Alice, let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Does Kyle use a fake account to watch Alice's stories? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae? Does Kyle use fake accounts to watch Alice's stories or review them afterwards? All the cards say yes, but I kind of have a feeling that they not have a fake account, but I kind of have a feeling that they ask other people to check in on your account. But I feel like they take action to know the truth. But I feel like the Four of Pentacles, they don't really do it themselves because they feel like they're too independent for that. Does Kyle have somebody else check on Alice's account? Strange spirit guides, interesting user Fae. Does Kyle ask other people to check on Alice's account? Seven of Wands is no. Does Kyle have a fake account to check on Alice's account themselves? The Sun is six. Okay, so you're right. You're right, I guess. They do have a fake account that they use to check on other people's accounts. Or your account. It is kind of creepy. Dee past life reading. What does Dee need to know about a past life? How is Dee past life affecting her now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? How is Dee past life affecting Dee now? There is the Four of Swords in the light. Kind of feeling like the past life that's being picked up right now is that you passed very young and you were like really, really, really sick. And a doctor tried to save you, but they weren't able to. Excuse me. I kind of feel like you had dreams, like you had ideas at the time of who you want to be when you like grew up or something that are kind of still lingering in your energy now that you're trying to fulfill. I kind of feel like there's this energy of you contacting someone with a name that starts with M. I feel like they may help you connect the dots here. Yeah, I feel like there's a past life that's lingering. And I feel like it has to do with you pursuing to be an actress and like feeling blocked on how you feel about that could be stemming from your past of the passion that you had before and how to make it reality, right? The Page of Pentacles. I feel like now is your chance to relive that past life and like complete it in this life. It's kind of like a second chance for you. It's just a matter of you truly believing yourself, right? The Page of Pentacles here, I just feel the sense of you talking to the right person. I feel like the right person's name may start with M. Not quite sure what that's about though. Yeah, and I feel like you're gonna have some badass success with that. Like you'll have that recognition that go viral or whatever, right? And be sucked into the materialistic world. That's what I got. I don't know. That's what came up. Nella, guidance for job, work. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nella a message? Guidance for job. Let's see for Nella. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nella a message for work? Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to be getting some good news about work really soon, right? You have the Page of Pentacles here. I do feel that. I feel like there's this energy of good news is on the way, like a job offer or something, but I feel like you're going to be very ambitious about it, very realistic with your expectations around it. It may come at a bad time. So I don't know if it's like they're going to communicate with you, you're going to miss the call, play phone tag. I don't know, I just feel like this time is going to be off, but the news is going to be good, if that makes any sense. The Knight of Wands, you may hesitate about how soon you can start or whatever's going on with that. For Swords, I feel like it's going to boost your motivation, right? I feel like an energy boost is coming through where you may take time to think about it and see if you're still interested in it or not. Because I feel like it's something that will release your stresses and worries. It's like, is this really what I want in a job? Let's see, what's going on with that energy for Nella? Yeah, I feel like you will move forward with it and overcome any stresses or worries you have about it. You may not be able to see a future with it, but it may be something until you find something better, maybe. Let's see, what kind of advice can we give to Nella about this energy? So you have the King of Swords here. So this one says your advice is command thought, mental authority. So command through mental authority. So be your own boss kind of thing when it comes to this, making this decision. This is about playing the long game with a cold. So calculate the strategy, lead by establishing a system and clear-cut rules for the organization. So I feel like if they give you an interview or anything, you tell them what your expectations are here. The High Priestess. So if they tell you to do something that you feel like is not right, then speak up on that is what the cards are saying. The High Priestess, trust your intuition, right? Trust your gut on the decision of whatever you choose. Absorb the way they do things and see if it's a good fit for you or not. And the Page of Cups here is, yeah, I feel like the Page of Cups is just them acknowledging that you're going to get some good news soon or some communication soon. To stay open to weird inspirations. This is the stage of the intuitive beginner. who isn't afraid of suggesting a creative, out of the box situation, even if it feels a bit far out there. So, there's no silly ideas. They're all great. That is pretty good. Guidance for the rest of the week for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Sean need to know for the rest of the week? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Sean a message? What does Sean need to hear for the rest of the week? The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of you avoiding drama. Yeah, drama, especially drama that is not going anywhere, right? Because I feel like, getting into a fight with someone or whatever is not going to prove anything. It's just going to waste time. But I feel like you have better things to do with the Knight of Swords, right? I just feel this energy of you taking action, being more adventurous, more ambitious in your energy, of tackling the things that you want to tackle on. Because I feel like you have no time to deal with people whining, You don't have any. I feel like you don't have time to care, if that makes any sense. Because I feel like whatever this is just a nonsense kind of conflict situation that is not going anywhere. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the dark too, so I feel like, don't try to, pick up their pace on, don't try to do the work for them, or, I'm not quite sure if you know what I mean. Just do your own thing. Take care of what you need to do. You don't have time to play mommy or, security guard or whatever that is. You have the Nine of Swords in the dark. So I feel like, all the stresses and worries, just let them be lifted from you. If you need to take a step back, have a rest, do that. Because, yeah, you're just kind of like, don't get yourself involved with whatever this conflict is, or drama, or gossip, or whatever that is, just, yeah. I feel like that is a big one that Spirit wants you to keep your nose out of. Tammy, let's see. I feel that someone loves me, but I am not sure who besides him. I have that feeling too, eh? We keep getting that picked up in a lot of our readings, eh, Tammy? I'm not sure. I feel like it's somebody that's in your inner circle. But I feel like they're being a butt cheek about it. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae who loves Tammy? Who has love and romance and passion towards Tammy right now? I feel like it's somebody who does have deep romantic feelings towards you, but is in denial. I feel like it's because this person is afraid of what other people would think if they express their true feelings and hearts and desires towards you. So I feel like this person, even though they have a lot of passion, a lot of strong feelings for you, they're a little bit of a coward. Because I feel like they're too afraid of exposing themselves to other people. They want to keep it as a one-sided situation. I feel like they have so many things in their mind. They know what the right path is, but they're in denial. Right? A lot of times, yes, I feel like the universe wants the two of you to be together. The universe is, I think the universe itself is casting a love spell on both of you. and it's strong. It's just the two of you not being together is creating an imbalance here. Let's see, what else does Tammy need to know about this person? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What else does Alice need to know about this person? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What else does Alice need to know about this person? Yeah, I feel like they have a lot of fears of judgment. Maybe because they judge other people harshly themselves, so they don't want the same turn towards them. So they're feeling stuck, like they're not moving forward. They just stand there and watch you drift away. Instead of taking accountability, the Eight of Pentacles there. They know that they're burning out or losing time. Is this a person on my condo council? Is this the person that's in Tammy's condo council? Is there any spirit guides, the ancestors, angels, or fae? Is this person in Tammy's condo council? Three of Pentacles in the dark, so maybe, like, it is a yes, but kind of maybe. Does this person live in Tammy's building? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Does this person live in Tammy's building? So they don't live in your building, but they may have connections to condo council. If that makes any sense. I don't know if you know someone who has connections to condo council, but don't live in your building. Can you tell us more about this person for Tammy? I feel like they work really, really hard. The King of Pentacles, they feel like they've established a good life. They built a good life for themselves. They're hardworking, very practical, very slow in their energy. They get lost in their own mind. Yeah, that's what I got though. I don't know. I feel like this person may be older. Maybe the two of you just like have a deep love connection from a past life, and it just doesn't make sense in this life. I don't know if that's like a possibility. I don't know. Let's see for Noor. What's coming about job and finances? For Noor, what's coming on job and finances for Noor? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is coming up for Noor in job and finances? Oh man, I feel like things are slow. They're not moving very fast in any direction. You have the Eight of Cups in the dark. So I kind of feel like there's some emotional, things going on that may contribute to the pause. Maybe not deliberately, but you know how energies flow. Yeah, the Ace of. I really want to say the Ace of Swords because I feel this energy of some mental fog, some hesitation, some confusion about how to attract the right job and right financial income towards you. With the Ace of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's some mixed signals, like mixed signs that Spirit has tried to show you, but you may have missed them. Not quite sure what that is. There's a strong energy with that. Yeah, the Hierophant too. So I kind of feel this energy of you looking for something that's a little untraditional for you, like something that's not something you would normally apply for, or you feel like you're not qualified for, or if it's just like a dream, you don't feel like it's reality. I just feel like there's something like think outside your comfort zone or think outside what you normally do for looking for a job. And I feel like it's a matter of like choosing that path, right? Like choosing your next move and boost your determination to get that position. I feel like everything else is going to fall into place because I just feel this energy of you looking ahead, boosting your confidence, exploring your options of what your heart truly wants and desires, and be the emperor here with total control over it, right? I just feel the sense of you cultivating some new ideas and creativity and that sort of thing with feeling inspired. And let's see, what else does Nor need to know about this energy pair? Use these cards to see. What else? What other advice we give to Nor about what is coming in your job and finances for Nor? Right? Ten of Cups. Something is going to come through. I feel like something's going to come to your mind, like, oh, whoa, maybe I can do this and see what happens. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of success with that because I feel like it'll help you with a home and work life balance. With the vision, yeah, I feel like it's a matter of having faith in the universe and kind of like making a list of things that you would like to do as a job that inspires your heart, that will give you an equal balance with your home. Like kind of have like a list or a vision board of writing down, what schedule of a job would you like that gives you the happiness at home and the happiness at work, and trust your intuition to guide you towards that. Because I feel like there's a Queen of Swords here too, of you being very honest with yourself and your expectations, and kind of give yourself a little ego boost. I feel like will improve your situation. I just feel like you're being faced with two paths here, and I feel like it's you choosing the path that gives you the most independence and the most home and family time to fulfill your heart while still being successful with your financial situation. So I feel like it's like a digging deep inside your inner self of what you truly want and desire, and figure out how you're going to make that happen for you. So I feel like it's a possibility, maybe a bigger possibility than you realize. So I don't know if it's one of your skills or talents that you're good at, that you can really show off and they'll go viral, or I don't know what it is, but like the universe is trying to give you a ego boost with that. Let's see for Alice. Will I hear good news from EYP soon and be invited to the second round of interviews? Is there any spirit guides that's using their fae? Will Alice get good news from EYP and be invited to the second round of interviews? I feel like yes, yes, yes. Stop stressing about it. Yes, right? The Fool. New beginnings, new journey, new path, right? Be the Queen of Wands. Don't say, will I hear good news? Say, I am going to hear good news. I am going to be invited to the second round of interviews, and I'm going to succeed. I'm going to get out of my head, not overthink it, not attract any negative energy towards me, because I'm ambitious and going to take that leap of faith by setting your intentions and just making it happen, right? Be the Queen of Wands, right? Be bold. Thank you so much, Dylan. I'm pretty sure you remember you didn't have to donate tonight, but thank you. I appreciate you. You can ask as many questions you want, Dylan. It's Members Monday, so ask as many questions as you like. It's not Dylan, right? It's Gator. Gator. Gotta remember, Dylan, a skater. For a DD, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dylan a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dylan, not Dylan? Yeah, you're a member, so today's Members Monday, so yeah, ask away. Let's see for deity. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels? Your name is Dylan? Dylan. Am I saying that right? Dylan? Dylan? Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm so worried I say people's names wrong. For Dee, gotta try to find and finish Dee's reading. How will Dee do if I start texting stories? How will Dee do if I start texting stories on YouTube again? I feel like you'd do good if you put them under the new category as shows, like make little shows, and like do your texting stories, but also like do like a voiceover for like people who can't read or don't want to read, just want to listen. Yeah, it would expand, and put them in like put them in shorts mode, like not big screen like I have now, but in like short form screen. YouTube will like really push that shit out. Let's see for Dee. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee a message? How will I do if I start my texting stories on YouTube again? Two of Pentacles. Weigh your options. I feel like it all depends how you can present your texting stories on YouTube again. When you go on your like I feel like this is what it means by weighing your options here. When you go on YouTube and you go into the analytic parts, like your dashboard page, YouTube usually gives you suggestions of videos to watch that will help you grow your channel. Watch those because those give you a lot of information. They're boring as hell, I know. Sometimes I have to watch the same one like 10 times before my brain absorbs it. But they give you tips, The Six of Wands is in the dark too, so I feel like it's a matter of really focusing on your brand and who you want to attract to. YouTube has an AI built into YouTube Studio now, so that's what I do now. I ask the YouTube AI like, what theme should I do this week, and that's where I've been getting my themes from. So ask, like, say, for my texting stories, what theme should I do? What age audience you want to? Like, if you want to do a certain age audience, like your age, or older or younger, and it will give you some good ideas based on that. So I feel like it's a matter of like really being picky about who your audience is and how you want to grow that audience in order to be successful on that. We have the devil here, so you know devil's in the dark. So I don't know if it means to stay away from anything toxic, be more positive in your energy, or if it's like it'd be a little bit more um toxic. I have no idea. It's in the dark though, so I'm guessing I should say that be a little bit less toxic in your stories. The Page of Wands is in the light too. So no, it's in the dark. So yeah. So Page of Wands is kind of like um maybe not be so consistent. Don't be hot and cold, like post today but not post for another 2 weeks. Be consistent. It's kind of like having 10 texting stories ready to go and do that. 5 of cups. Yeah, I feel like it depends what you're saying. Maybe the cards are kind of like giving you a negative viewpoint, but I feel like they're just kind of like also boosting your ego with go into it with a plan, you know? YouTube is like a full-time job, but with less than part-time pay. So, it's hard to get started. the Eight of Cups. Move forward, let the negative energy go. Cross that bridge when it happens. And Five of Pentacles. It does seem to be positive. Seems to be positive financially and successfully, right? Five of Pentacles in the dark just means positive changes are coming your way with it. So that is the bonus. It's really good. Dylan, thank you so much. Is Dylan going to Daytona Saturday for the race? Ooh, that sounds fun. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dylan a message? Will Dylan be going to Daytona Saturday for the race? Yes, it's a possibility. I'm not sure what the imbalance is between you and someone else, though. Who is who is the female that Dylan is taking, or masculine energy? Let's see, who is Dylan taking? Who is Dylan taking? I feel like you may decide to take someone who you've had a falling out with. So I don't know if this is like a makeup thing. Because I feel like someone that, you feel like you got defeated from, like you just, you're rising above from that. So maybe that's what the imbalance is, with you feeling better about this person or just taking this opportunity to make amends, because I feel there's going to be an open door for communication between now and then. With you and this person. Like King of Swords, I feel like it's not a matter of being arrogant about it. Like there's no shame with reconciling if that's what you want to do. And I feel like the Queen of Wands in the dark because they're not expecting this energy to happen right now. What does Dylan need to know about this person's energy? What does Dylan need to know about this person's energy? You have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, hot, sexy, vibrant beings. I feel like this person is female, right? She may have given you a hard time in the past, but she's going to consider her options and maybe take you up on it. It's still a mystery yet. She has lots of time to change her mind. Possibly, yeah, because I feel like this is like, there's an imbalance. You haven't, but I feel like you may run into this person and get chatty. Is this the person that's on Dylan's mind right now? Is this the person that's on Dylan's mind resurfacing right now? Six of Swords is no. So it's not the person you're thinking about. So I have no idea. Not even sure if the two of you have been in a relationship before or if you just like went your separate ways. And your subconscious mind still has feelings for that person. Or miss that person. Or I don't know. That is what I want. Okay. Lululemons. Let's see for Lululemons. Is a lady I'm hiring for a job charging me to get more money, or is she being honest about her fees? Like me, $300 charge fee she mentioned for posting a video on the work on YouTube. I don't understand the question here. So, is the lady that Lululemon is hiring for a job charging me to get more money, or is she being honest about her fees? Like the $300 charge fee she mentioned for posting a video of the work on YouTube. Not quite sure why she's charging you $300 to post this video, because it's free to post a video on YouTube. Let's see for Lululemon. Is the person that Lululemon is hiring charging Lululemon's too much money? Is there any spirit guides, answer to the Fae? What's going on with this energy? The Page of Cups, I feel like she's genuine about her feelings, or yeah, I'm not quite sure what it is that you're having her do because it's free to upload on YouTube. um, but if she's like editing your videos and stuff, and that takes a lot of time. Do I? Okay, yeah. I feel like she's genuine. You know, Page of Cups. She's genuine about her feelings. She's very passionate about what she does. She seems very honest. The Empress is in the dark, maybe too brutally honest. Because it's the Empress, right? I feel like she's very open, very grounded, very down to earth type of person. For the star here, you know, I don't know if that's you doubting her energy or um, creating a little bit of fears or imbalance between the two of you. But I feel like on her end, you know, her mind, heart, soul is aligned. So I feel like on her end, she's being honest with her fees and what she's going on there. Let's see, why is the star in the dark? Why is the star in the dark? I don't know if it's just, you know, reality, like the price is hard to absorb. Yeah, the tower. It seems like she's being honest, you know. I feel like maybe there was some challenges with the project, but she is moving forward positively. That's what I got. Yeah. Yeah, you know, like to make like a 30-minute video, it takes like 3+ hours to edit it. And that's not even doing a lot. It editing takes a long time. Hmm. Okay, so she's showing you how to do something. Okay, so her class is probably, yeah. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of money. For Nella, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nella a message for clarity on job guidance in a hotel or interviewer or let's see for Nella. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Can we get some guidance for Nella on a job that is in a hotel that they had interviewed for? Four of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like it's being delayed. Like I feel like I don't know if you didn't get a call back from the interview. Because I feel like there's been some delays. The Four of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like they've lacked progress with the interviews. I feel like there is going to be a quick and sudden change that's going to come of it, though. So, yeah. I feel like they may have changed their mind about needing a position. Yeah, I feel like they changed their mind because if there was a quick, unexpected change, an imbalance in their energy, and they had to put that decision to rest. The Four of Swords. Then there's the Five of Swords where, there was a conflict or there was some challenges that were hard to overcome with that. The bottom of the deck is the Empress, so I feel like it's a matter of you grounding yourself and figuring out what are your next options since this interview thing at the hotel didn't go as well. I feel like it had nothing to do with you. I feel like it all had to do with them, what they have going on. I feel like there were some disruptions in their energy that caused them to take back what they were interviewing for. I feel like there's someone else that you can talk to, that you can negotiate a deal with them, and they will hire you, I feel like, though. I don't know who the King of Pentacles is towards you. I feel like there's someone who, like, owns a business, who is very patient, very reliable, very, steady, an older person. Yeah, who would like to have less work on their hands and would give you some work. So I feel like it's just kind of grounding yourself, talking to the right person. I feel like there's somebody out there that you can negotiate a deal with, and they will give you some work. That's what I got. Tammy, let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides? Answer Danger Fae. Can we see what is Tammy's neighbor Jay is up to? How can Tammy connect with this person? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How can Tammy connect with their neighbor Jay? I feel like the neighbor Jay is kind of more like the Knight of Cups. Someone who's like a dreamer, kind of someone who keeps to themselves, but very romantic, very intuitive, very soft on their end. I feel like they're not very confident in themselves or not very determined to get things done or meet new people. I feel like they kind of stick to themselves most of the time. I don't know. But you have the Judgment in light too. So I feel like listen to your heart. Like if what your heart tells you about the neighbor is how you connect with them. Just trust yourself. Trust your own power, your own heart to lead the way. I feel like starting by having a good, real conversation with each other. The Page of Swords, we're neighbors. We should, get coffee or, the Five Wands. I feel like they may be a little defensive at first just because they're not used to people communicating with them like that. But I feel like they will come around. What does Tammy need to know about this person, Jay? How can Tammy connect with this person? And the devil energy, I feel like just confronting them and communicating with them. Maybe communicate to them about something materialistic, like something, that you notice. I don't know. I'm not communicating about I was gonna say the weather, but that's not materialistic. Communicate with them with, I don't know, something positive, like, I don't know, I can't think of anything materialistic we can talk about. You know, if there's like flowers or something in the hallway or a picture in the hallway, you know, point out something materialistic. Maybe it's a matter of like asking them to fix something. Like, you know, do you have a screwdriver to fix whatever? Talk about something materialistic and not each other's emotions, you know? And I feel like that will help them open up because you'll have that success of Four of Pentacles. I feel like that would help them loosen up and not have their guards up so much. Because I do feel like there's a positive energy that wants to come out of this. Yeah, because you have the Five of Wands and the like, but I feel like that will put their guards down and they'll be opening up to communicate with you in that regard. Two of Pentacles, yeah, it'll balance out the energy between the two of you and open that door of communication. So, yeah, that's what I want. You're welcome. I feel like it's kind of like more you being your genuine self. Like, don't feel like you have to wear something special or something. You know, just go as your normal self. You know, how you would normally go out every day. Make it casual, I feel like is the key. Alice! What does Alice need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know right now? Love is coming towards you, Alice. Love and romance. I don't know who this Knight of Swords is, but they're coming fast and hot and emotional. They're sparking their wands. Right? I feel like you're doubting this, like, oh god, not him again. I'm not quite sure what's up with that, but you know. The Ace of Wands, I feel like, yeah, that spark of beginnings, of energetic flirting, excitement, motivation, them being very ambitious, ready to take action. Two of Cups, love, romance, soulmate energy here. You may be guarded. I think that's you. You're being guarded. The Empress is like, I don't know about this. I'm putting my guards up. What is the love energy that's coming through here for Alice? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Alice need to know about this love energy? Well, it's something. I was expecting like an X or something to show up here, but no. Find the joy of the simple pleasures of just being together, so you may have to just suck it up and see what's going on there. Nurture. Nurture your relationships like blooming flowers. They're going to flourish. I feel like you already know who this person is because you're like, oh god, why are they coming back? Today, celebrate the love that you share with those who matter most towards you. Bottom of the deck is relax. Again, the same thing. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. You have that twice, together and relax. I mean, you know, if you don't know how you feel about them, you can always lock the door, run. I don't know. Dee Dee, let's see for Dee Dee. How will my birthday go in September for Dee Dee? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? Is there any... I want to say spies. I don't even know what I want to say if there's any spies. Hopefully Dee Dee has those spies. Oh my goodness. Let's see for Dee Dee. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? What does Dee Dee need to know about her birthday coming up in September? Ooh, September 22nd. So does that mean like you're a Scorpio then, right? September 22nd. Nope, you're not a Scorpio. September 22nd. You're a Virgo. Virgo. I thought you were a Virgo. Virgo for Dee Dee. You're kind of like a cuss. You're kind of like a Virgo and Libra combination. A Libra and Virgo cuss is what I was trying to say. You probably lean more toward, yeah. So that must be hard. Kind of like Libra and Virgo smushed together, has conflicting ideas. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? How will Dee Dee's birthday go in September? Justice. It's gonna go good. Good equal balance. Good flow. It's gonna go as expected. The Page of Swords. Good communication. Lots of people are gonna say happy birthday to you. Right, it's gonna go as planned. You have the Hierophant here. The Four of Pentacles. This is gonna go even better than expected because I feel the sense of boosted motivation. Maybe some new opportunities may peak up, spark up. You know what I mean, right? King of Swords. Some may be ambitious and take action towards you as well. Who is this King of Swords sharpening their sword, right? I feel they're gonna be very direct, very honest. They may share some information with you that sounds good. You have the Chariot. So someone you're passing to want to come through. I don't know what that is about, but want to come through. Something from the past, right? Six of Cups. Your past may resurface here. It could be an ex returning or just a reunion with someone you haven't seen in a long time. I feel like they're going to have a lot of ideas, a lot of plans, a lot of fun energy. I feel like they do come with passion and love. They come from a good place. They may be feeling stuck. So I don't know if they're coming and staying for a while because I feel like they're not going anywhere. The Chariot's parked. So I don't know if they've traveled far to see you, so they're hanging around for a bit, or what's going on with that. But that's what I got. If Dylan's around, you can ask more questions. I don't know where Dylan went. I told him he can ask as many questions as he wants. He ran away. Nor, I didn't notice that you're paying too much attention to the chat. Let's see. For Nor, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Nor a message? What is the energy of Nor's friend Aubrey? Is she a real friend? How does she see Nor? I feel like she's a real friend because I feel like she speaks her truth towards you. She has a clear mind about you. I feel like with the King of Wands, she cares a lot about you, has a lot of respect for you, right? I feel like, she's committed. She has a warm heart. She'll do anything for you. I feel like with the Five of Swords, she'll fight for you if that's what it takes. I feel like she does know that there's a lot of things going on between the two of you, or maybe she feels like you have your doubts about her or whatever's going on with that. I do feel like she is healing. I feel like she does have some emotional things that she's trying to heal from. So I don't know if she's had like a toxic past or has gone through some trauma, but I feel like she's going through a phase of healing. And I feel like that may show up, or that may make you feel a little bit questionable about her actions or her decisions or her thought process, whatever that is. Because I feel like overall she is genuine, but she is very guarded in how she opens up her heart. I feel like she's not one to trust her instincts or intuition. She goes by facts. Like I feel like she's very logical, probably because of the past hurts in her life. Yeah, I feel like she feels very genuine. She feels lucky to have you in her life. I feel like, yeah, yeah, there is the Eight of Swords. I feel like her heart is restricted. So, yeah. There's things that hold her back from fully expressing her true self. So maybe sometimes she feels like she needs to put on a mask, like everything's okay, when she's like hurting inside, if that makes any sense. There is a star. So yeah, she has a lot of faith in the connection between the two of you. She feels like there's a good balance. What else does Nora need to know about this person? Queen of Swords, right? She speaks her truth. She's ready to take action whenever you need her to. That is what I got. For Sean, what does Sean need to know for the week ahead? Is there any spirit guides? Answer the James or Fae. What does Sean need to know for the week ahead? Any spirit guides? Answer James or Fae. What does Sean need to know for the week ahead? Ooh, there's gonna be some changes and challenges, and I feel like you're gonna be moving through this week slowly and a little cautiously, just because there may be someone sneaking around in your energy. I'm not quite sure what they're up to, but I have a feeling they're up to no good. I feel like they're maybe trying to sneak around to see if you're single, because I feel like there's a lot of sexual attraction coming from this Empress here. I just feel like, yeah, I just feel like there's some sneaking around to see if you're single or attached or what's going on there. Ten of Cups. Why is it Ten of Cups in the dark? I feel like there may also be some family drama coming through, or just drama, in your close circle somehow, causing some sort of conflict about money or a disconnection of some sort. I kind of feel like either you have your suspicions already, or somebody else you know has suspicions already that someone is interested in you. You have the Five of Swords here in the light. So yeah, I feel like it may cause a conflict of some sorts or drama. What exactly does Sean need to know about this energy? I feel like this is a soap opera or something. What is going on here? You have the Knight of Swords in the dark. So I feel like someone's like hiding their emotions. They're trying to detach themselves from what they're truly feeling. There seems to be an imbalance in their energy. Trying to be manipulative with the King of Swords here. I don't know. Maybe just go back to bed, pull the blankets over your head, and you know, um, avoid this whole situation because it seems really messy and confusing, and you know, that is what I got. Like the advice would be just, just pretend you're not home. Well, let's see for culture. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? Guidance for tomorrow for culture. What does culture need to know about tomorrow? Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is in the dark. Yeah, because I just feel like there's this energy of What's coming up tomorrow? I feel like tomorrow is going to be slow and steady, right? The Ten of Pentacles in the dark. So it's going to be like a slow energy, a slow progress coming through. I feel like you may even wake up late. I don't even know what that is about. Make sure you double check your alarm. The Emperor is in the dark too, so I feel like you may not feel like you have as much control or as much power as you assumed you did or would of what's happening tomorrow. You have the Seven of Pentacles and the Light. So I feel like your patience is going to pay off though. Like I feel like you're going to have to wake up with like a lot of patience. A lot of, like, okay, this is happening. What's going on, right? I just feel like Seven of Pentacles here too. I just feel like um yeah, I just feel like you're gonna have to evaluate your situation, do the work. Yeah, we have to just like try to find the energy to do the work, even though there might not be a lot of energy there. I feel like you're gonna feel like you're going nowhere, but you are making progress. I feel like, there may be some stuff from the past that may resurface that may make it difficult to move forward. But I kind of feel like you're going to push yourself through it. I feel like you will. I feel like you're going to push yourself through it. There may be someone lying or slacking on their end of work for whatever reason. Or just slacking around your energy anyways. I feel like you are going to be taking a leap of faith, like kind of just keep moving forward despite the challenges. And I feel like there's going to be some positive changes, especially with your work and finances. Even though things may be hard tomorrow, I feel like the more you get through it, the more you push yourself through it, the more positive things will be by the end of the day. I feel like it's a matter of like being open, honest, keep doing what you gotta do, I feel like you're gonna find your motivation or your energy from somewhere. Anna, let's be for Anna. What does Anna need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Anna a message? What does Anna need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Anna a message? The Knight of Pentacles popped out. What does Anna need to know moving forward right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Anna need to know? Ten of Wands. There you go. What's with all the negative energy? Like, what's up with that? The Knight of Pentacles, I just feel like there's this energy of feeling stubborn and bored and resisting making changes that you need to make. Because I feel like you're being overcritical of yourself, being a little too anxious or stressed or whatever that is, because it's not perfect. But, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, because I feel like, as long as you're absorbing positive energy for yourself. Because I feel like, the Ten of Wands in the dark here, it's a matter of releasing the stresses, walking away from the stresses, letting your load a little bit. Try to fix your alignment, turn your temperance back into the light. Have patience, slow down, take a breath. Readjust your alignment, make sure your mind, heart, and soul is in the right place. Have faith in the universe that, things are going to be okay. Own your truth, right? The Queen of Swords is in the dark. I feel like it's a matter of being honest with yourself, honest with whatever you have going on. Let's see. What does Anna need to know about the Queen of Swords in the dark? I kind of feel like there's some sort of bitterness or feeling bad about something, but I feel like it's just a matter of speaking your truth. It'll all be good. I don't know what the Ten of Swords. If you feel defeated, you have other options, right? You have lots of options here with the Seven of Cups. And I feel like you're going to have some badass success, right? The Four of Wands. Celebrate your success. Boost your confidence, right? Keep your chin up. I feel like things are going to get better. The Devil. Maybe some sexy times are coming ahead too, but you have a lot of strength. You have a lot of power. So there you go. That is what I got. Believe in yourself. Tammy. Let's see for Tammy. You're welcome, Anna. I'll see you soon. What is CI up to? How is CI's relationship going? Any spirit guides, answers, Tamsy Fae? What does Tammy need to know about CI's energy? How is he doing? How is the relationship going? The Four of Cups. I feel like they're a little bit bored, a little bit losing interest in their relationship. King of Swords, I feel like they're not doing anything about it, though. I feel like they're just as boring as our partner. They're not doing anything to spark that spark up again. The Queen of Cups is in the light, so I feel like overall there is still a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of good feelings going on there. The Nine of Swords, they're letting go of any stresses or worries. They do feel like things are improving. I feel like them and their relationship have, they feel committed towards each other. There's good values, good beliefs, good energy there overall. What else does Tammy need to know about CI's relationship? Alright, I feel like they're focused on their independence, not making any sudden moves, or just keeping the flow of how things are. The Ace of Swords, there's some honesty. They think clearly. Things are looking up, it seems. Seems like a normal relationship. There's ups and downs, and they're living through it. Alice, let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Alice a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know right now? I feel like, you have the strength card, so there's a lot of strength, there's a lot of resilience, a lot of, passion going on there. You have the King of Pentacles, so I feel like you're standing strong with getting things done, taking care of your responsibilities. I do feel like work and career is going to boost for you soon. I feel like it's just a matter of you, don't allow your emotions to go down too far. Just keep your faith. You have the Six of Swords here, so you're moving forward in a positive light. You have Judgment, so I feel like there's good energies coming through. There may be some thinking about what your next steps are, feeling optimistic. I feel this energy of letting the past go and moving forward, following your heart, following your true calling. Hi, Shilbia. Welcome. All's well. You're a little bit late, but if you put in a question, I'll answer your question at the end, okay? Yeah, I'll answer your question at the end. Don't go anywhere. The list is closed, but I will do your question. Long time no see. Hello. Let's see for Alice. What does Alice need to know about this energy, especially with the Judgment here? The Lovers, love and romance seems to be coming for you, Alice. I don't know where it's coming from or who it is, but it does seem to be like love is coming, like true soulmate love. I feel like there may be someone sneaking around your energy. They just haven't revealed themselves yet. But that's what I got. You have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a little bit of an imbalance. I think the imbalance between the two of you is just you just haven't realized who they are. They haven't come out and revealed themselves towards you soon, but I feel like they're waiting for the right moment, or maybe a little shy. I don't know what their deal is. Oh, Arnold! Sorry, I was trying to say the name Sibia. Okay, you're Arnold. Welcome, Arnold. Thank you for being a member. We have members Monday, every Monday, so don't forget to check it out next Monday as well. Poor Arnold. Um. Oh no, you're not Arnold. You're never mind. Never mind. I read that wrong. My bad. I still read that wrong. I am so sorry. Sibia. Sibia. I thought it was Sibia. Okay. Right name, wrong question. For Sibia, is Sibia Arnold's type? He's a crush. Let's see. Sorry about that. It's getting late over here. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give Sibia a message? Sorry about that. For Sibia, is Sibia's Arnold's type? Let's see. Thank you. Let's see for this. The Hermit's in the dark. So I feel like, yeah, open up your psych, like tell Arnold how you feel. I feel like you don't need to hide in your shell about your feelings, right? I feel like Arnold will be happy to know how you feel. There's a Knight of Pentacles here. So I feel like they are, um, they're open, they're honest, they have an open heart. You're too shy. Oh man, I feel like they may be a little bit shy too, because like, come out of your shell and tell them. I feel like they would be happy to know. I feel like it would help the balance. If there's a little imbalance between the two of you, the scales are not straight, but I feel like if you put your justice into the light here, there'd be a better balance between the two of you. You know, if you spoke your truth. You know, the king in the dark there kind of shows that you know, you're not being completely honest about your feelings. Yeah, and I feel like with the Queen of Cups, just tell them how you feel, right? The Queen of Cups, she's very open with her emotions and her passions and her feelings. My dog is knocking on my door, if you hear that noise. Um, there we go. Yeah, I feel like you don't have to worry about it, right? You don't have to worry about it. The Nine of Swords is in the dark, so there's no worries. I feel like having a conversation will clear the air between the two of you. What their feelings are, I feel like Arnold will express his feelings towards you too. I'm not quite sure. Let's see, why is the Seven of Wands here? I feel like Arnold may have their heart guarded. They may be a little bit shy with expressing their feelings too. Like, I feel like, you know, they're not really used to expressing their feelings all that much. Yeah. It's like the both of you are kind of similar. You both don't want to tell each other how you truly feel. Yeah, I feel like he's shy. That's probably why he's prompting it on social media. He's shy to do it in person. I feel like, yeah, the two of you both have feelings you both need to tell each other, you know? You have to come out of the shell. You know, the hermit is like a hermit. I'm thinking of a hermit crab. You know, they're in their shell. You have to come out of your shell. When I think of the hermit, I think of the hermit crab. You know, they need to come out of their shell and express themselves. And you know, let's see what kind of love is between Sylvia and Arnold. What kind of love is this? What kind of love is this? Right, sparks. The sparks are flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. And this one says charisma. Love flows to you. You radiate charisma. So, you know, you're charming. So, it says love can be blind. So make sure there's no red flags, though. Make sure that he's a good guy. But, Yeah, yeah, he likes you too. Yes, yes. You both like each other, and that you're both hiding in your shells. You know, you need to stop hiding and reveal each other, right? There's sparks between the two of you, is what the cards are saying. The both of you have good charisma between each other, like good personality to each other. But, you know, the universe says make sure that, you know, you do trust this person, you know? Make sure you trust them and, you know, that they are a good person. So, you know, tell them how you feel, but you know, bring somebody with you if you don't want to meet them alone. But that's what I got. Yeah, that is what I got. We have members Monday every Monday, but you can catch my live anytime. You're welcome, Sylvia. Thank you so much for being here. I have to go, but I'll see you all next time. Thank you guys so much. I'll be back tomorrow for more readings. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Thank you, everyone. Bye.